Hi everybody, can you believe it? We have made it to the last month of 2017. Whew, it's been a doozy. So, how are we loving this sweatshirt or what? If you're interested in one, my girl Shannon has them at her website, I Om Divine. She also has t-shirts, hats, and a zillion amazing handmade products for your body. Like, please go get yourself some because when you're out shopping for your loved ones, you have to be getting yourself something. Speaking of that, starting 12/1, everything on my website till Christmas Eve is going to be $5 off. That includes gift certificates, okay? So even if you're not ready to gift someone else a reading and you want a reading, you think like, okay, a couple months from now I'm going to want a reading, buy yourself a gift certificate. That means if you bought a $40 gift certificate, you get it for $35, but it's valued at $40, okay? So email me if you're interested in that. The rest of the prices will be slashed on my website starting 12/1, but gift certificates must be purchased through me, okay? It's a beautiful PDF. You can either print it out yourself or for $3 more, I can print it off on beautiful cardstock and send it to you or the recipient. Mid-December, I will be dropping the year ahead readings. And if you're interested in getting a personalized year ahead, I'll have those listed on the website with $5 off starting 12/1. And last but not least, if you're interested in me coming to your city in 2018, please drop your location below. I'm definitely trying to hit at least 5 major cities on the East Coast, and I'm really hoping that I get enough people to head out to the Bay, my former home, okay? I want to hit the West Coast too. So, as always, if you have any questions, please email me, and all that information that you could ever need is in the description. Love you guys. Mwah. So I can't even finish, oh my god, I cannot even finish my ritual. This card came out twice. So we're just gonna talk about the Tower. So the energy that I'm feeling for you this month, Pisces, is pressure. Look, I just split the deck. We got the Ten of Swords. On the bottom of the deck originally was the Queen of Wands. So Pisces. I want to cut this again. We have the Sun. Interesting. Both of these cards are orange and blue, and both of these cards are black. Interesting. Okay. So, Pisces here. Listen, this is the deal. Whatever is occurring for you this month, okay, the downfall, right, or the collapse of something, and how devastating, if you will, this will be dependent on how much you have been turning a blind eye to your intuition. The Tower could be as simple as like an aha moment, like, oh wow, I didn't even realize that. Or it can be, really shitty. So with the Queen of Wands originally on the bottom of the deck, there's something related to your own personal power. And I'm almost feeling like for the men that are watching this, the way that you treat women, not that this is like aggressive or like you're abusive or anything like that. It's just this tie to women. And even for other women, this can be that too. There's this revelation about how you treat women is how you treat yourself. Okay, I'm getting this vibe here. Because then we have the Sun and we have the Ten of Swords. So there's like this limitation, right, that had been placed on your happiness, especially as it relates to femininity, right? Whether you're male or female, and women in your life, again, whether you're male or female. There was this limitation, or there's something like the top is going to get blown off something as it relates to happiness, right? What brings you joy? What makes you feel creatively powerful? And the way that you have viewed women in your life, or creative power, or powerful women, again, whether you are a man or a woman, how you have valued or not valued women that own their shit, and are going after, you know, the life that they have always wanted. Notice how both of these cards have sunflowers in them. Okay, this is about being in full bloom, if you will. Like, if you feel threatened by powerful feminine energy or women that are very sure of themselves and in their zone, I think that you're going to see not necessarily maybe a physical ending. For some of you, it may be a physical ending if this is a relationship. But you may see someone blow their top. Either this woman's going to blow their top, or you're going to get your top blown off by this woman. Or you're going to blow your top and find out that she ain't putting up with your shit. But it all is around, I think, underestimating the power of the feminine, right? Again, as it moves through you, whether you're a male or a female, right? Having a very strong sense of self and your ability to create whatever it is that you want. The Queen of Wands is also extremely independent, right? Maybe you were engaged, actually, or engaging with a woman, or could be a man, I guess. But you didn't realize like how strong she was on her own and how much she didn't need you and was no longer going to let you rain on her parade. Okay, this is going to work out in a lot of different ways. But I think some of you, with whatever idea you have had about the pursuit, right, or someone else's ability to pursue happiness, I think they're going to be surprised by this. I just don't feel like these two cards are you. I feel these are revelations about people in your life, whether they are male or female. Again, if you're a man, I definitely think this is women. If you're a woman, I definitely think this is other women, or even your partner and like their feminine power, or you're realizing this about yourself, and you realizing like, wow, like I need to go stand up and go after whatever it is that I desire, and anything and everything that is standing in my way needs to fall to the ground. Sorry to be heavy on you, Pisces, but that's where we're at this month. So let's pull the rest of your spread. All right, Pisces. Oh, my lovely fishy friends. So obviously what I'm about to say is not going to apply to every single Pisces in the world. Some of it, you know, just because it's a general reading, anything that I say can be happening to you, or you can be doing it to other people, right? That's understood when we watch general readings. So I'm getting a little bit of a live vibe, a live vibe here. And it's not even like, how do I describe it? It's not even like you're being deceptive, right? It's more of like fibbing. And, you know, you using like Neptune transiting your energy as a, you know, to play a smoke and mirrors game. It's like telling lies when it benefits you, or to have more control over the situation. Yeah. Because you have the Seven of Cups here, and you have the Moon, and we have the Page of Swords. So there's just like this, I'm feeling like kind of like secrets. Like you've been keeping secrets, or you've been only saying like what you think is 100% necessary. But your moral code and the person or people that you're communicating with moral code are different. Okay, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, I don't feel like you're being deceptive and you're like doing some like trickery and like that. It's just like this, what you omit, right? Or what you slightly twist or whatever may not be a big deal to you, but it's a huge deal to the people that are receiving your message. And again, this can be vice versa, but I definitely am feeling for most of you that this is you. Okay, your overall energy this month is the Page of Pentacles. So some of you are getting a new job or a new opportunity, or you're going back to school or you're getting some sort of training. There's some newness, right? There's something that in one way or another, you're becoming a student again. Whether you're actually going to a schooling of sorts is irrelevant. This is like a time of learning, okay? This month you are learning things, right? Preparing yourself to, how do I want to say it? You know, he's holding the pentacle and he understands that, like, this is merely the beginning, okay? So this month, Pisces, it's imperative that you get clear about what your dreams are, about where other people and you fall in said dreams, right? In ideals and things that you strive for. You finding your independence in that, but also being very straightforward about, again, where you stand and where other people stand in your life. And taking the time to self-reflect on how you were raised to, again, communicate, express your emotions. Like, there's this feeling here of, like, maybe you tell fibs to your spouse because you don't want to disappoint them, but they find the fibbing far more disappointing than what you're actually fibbing about. You know what I'm saying? But it's like kind of like ingrained in you. You don't know any other way to do it because you fear that if, you know, you express yourself because your mom lied or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. But this is a turning point. I almost said stepping stone. Right, there's lessons to be learned. Mercury's also in retrograde. So this is a great time to reevaluate the way that you communicate and the way that you express yourself. Because with all of your energy that a lot of people perceive as wishy-washy, you need to almost work twice as hard to convey your truth. And that's not to say people shouldn't try to understand you, but you also should do your best effort to make it clear what you are saying. In the position of what you need to release, going into December, we have the Ten of Wands and the Moon, clarified by the rune Prosperity. And I believe this rune was sitting on the Moon. So obviously the Moon is your card, right? But less than I think it is you as a person. I really am seeing the Moon card here as you not really being clear about what it is that will bring you prosperity, or what it is that you, how you even identify with success, how you even identify with being abundant. Like, I think it's kind of eluded you. Or you, again, haven't communicated it to other people. Because the Ten of Wands here, it's feeling burdened, right? So you're almost feeling burdened by the idea of actualizing your dreams. So, again, if this is true, if that is how you're feeling, I urge you to converse with people that you trust. Because the Moon can be illusory, right? The things that we crave sometimes feel so far out of reach, or they seem so intangible that we don't know how to bring it down into reality. Yeah, look, we got the Sun again. This is all about what's going to make you happy. And I think that you're kind of confused as to what happiness even means to you, especially as it relates to work and fun, right? What you do for joy. What you like, and how to give yourself a joyful life, but definitely how to monetize or do a job, right? Or learn a craft or trade, or change careers in a way that you can gain money and be happy. Okay, there's definitely a theme here of actualizing your dreams, being happy in the ways that you gain money, but also not really understanding what it is that makes you happy. Because the Ten of Wands is feeling burdened, right? Burdened by life, burdened by all these, right? Wands is spiritual energy as well as passions. Like, wow, I have so much on my plate, I don't even know what to do. And I want to, you know, indulge in my wildest dreams, right? And become prosperous and become successful, but it just feels like so much work. Okay, Ace of Swords. So you need to get clear on what it is that you're after. And I think that you will feel better if you talk with people about it. Will everyone that you meet understand you? No. But make a solid effort this month to talk with someone that has a lot of earth in their chart, because they will help you ground these ideas into reality. All right? The door that's now open for you that was once closed. We have the Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Sun. And the rune that we have on the Sun is wealth. So again, this message of, especially coupled with the Four of Pentacles, like, how do I make money and be happy? Right? How do I have a wealth of love, right? A wealth of happiness, always feel like I'm having a good time, but also be financially secure. And that comes from having priorities in order. And I just keep getting this feeling like somebody else is involved or other people are involved, and you need to, and they've, even if they work closely with you, whether they be business partners or friends or lovers or family, even though they are immediately close to you and you may converse with them on a daily basis, you're not telling them how you feel. You're not telling them that this is going on. Why? I'm not sure. Because there's this, again, there's this disconnection in how you actually feel and what is being said. And yeah, Two of Swords. You need to decide. You need to decide soon on what you're going to do, because I'm feeling like the next phase, right, going into 2018, potentially for the next 6 months of 2018, communication is going to be vital for you to sustain this dream that you are beginning to actualize. Like, I think the opportunity has already been handed to you. Okay, or it's like on the horizon. Like, you know, literally both of these are on the horizon. It's on the horizon. All of these elements are on the horizon right here. Dreams, happiness, faith, right? What we believe in. So yes, you believe in yourself, and you believe that your time to shine is arriving, but there's this like lack of support. You've been keeping people at bay. I think in an effort to just preserve yourself, or what you feel is preserving yourself, or your own self-interest. Now, the Four of Pentacles is very stubborn, and it wants things on its terms. And not that you can't have and actualize your dreams, especially in a financial way, on your terms, Pisces, but I do think that if other people are involved in some way, you are going to have to compromise. And in order to effectively compromise, you're going to, again, need to be transparent about what your needs are and why. All right? Your energy as it relates to all of this month in your head, we have the Star. In your heart space, we have both the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups with the rune Fertility. Okay. In your foundation, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles in your foundation, I definitely think that what you're focused on right now is your own independence and how to make yourself financially independent, especially if maybe you've been making less money than your partner, or, you know, you still have been dealing with a lot of credit card debt or whatever. Like, there's just this need for you to fully stand on your own 2 feet, especially for those of you that, again, are going back to school, changing careers, getting a new opportunity, or work for yourself. Okay? Now, with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups and fertility in your heart, right? Page of Swords has a lot to say, but they're unsure about how to say it and therefore often withhold. Okay? With the fertility rune here, it's a lot. There's a lot ruminating in your heart. With the Seven of Cups here, you know, I just keep getting this little bit of a deceptive element. Like, it's not like intensely deceptive, but it's just clouded. It's clouded. And I think that you, like, I don't think that these cups are bad, right? You have a lot of options. You have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of things that you have ruminated on, Pisces, that you haven't shared with anybody. But why? It's like you've been like taking notes and like it's like you have all of these cups, right? You know, usually talks about options or illusions or delusions, dreams, right? But I feel like they keep multiplying, and the more that you don't say anything, the more that you withhold how you actually feel, the more diluted, right, your emotions become, and the more that like everything gets like kind of sinks to the bottom or goes somewhere that is harder to find. Yeah, Ace of Wands. You need to take action on this. You need to speak up. You need to speak up. Death, transformation, especially if this is to a Scorpio, or in order to transform, in order to resurrect yourself and go through this new phase. You need to finally speak how you feel. You have to. You have to, you have to, you have to. There cannot be any more illusion or deception in your words. Because not only are you hurting other people by doing that, but first and foremost, you're hurting yourself. Because how we speak about ourselves, about our truth, like, you don't understand, like, again, even if you tell a little white lie, right, that doesn't hurt anybody directly. Like, again, you're not deceiving someone, you're not, you know, stepping back on a promise, whatever it is. The fact that you know, are saying something that you know is not true tells the universe that you are not willing to be authentic. And you're not willing to stand in integrity. And Saturn in Capricorn, right, its home sign, is coming in at the end of December, and it is all about standing in your integrity. Okay, so I don't want you to get chin checked when Saturn comes in and asks you, so what are you really about? And that's where we get to the star. Yes, again, let's believe in our hopes and dreams or whatever, but what do you really believe in? Are you willing to be vulnerable for what you believe in? Because that is imperative. Okay, our dreams and our beliefs are only as powerful as we are willing to own them. Right? And the star talks about that. The star says, you know what? I'm willing to pour myself out of all things that muddle and you know, dispel what it is I know to be true. Wish upon a star, okay? Wish upon a star, Pisces, and know that you must reveal your emotional waters, right? Star Aquarius is the water bearer. You must bear your emotional truth in order to be naked and then, you know, to be resurrected. To be transparent, right? To be transparent in our thoughts, to be transparent with what we believe and know will only bring empowerment, regardless of how it has been received in the past, okay? And that's where we come into Spirit's advice. We have the Hanged Man coupled with the Six of Cups. And the rune we have in the Six of Cups is luck. I don't think you've had much luck in functioning in your childhood conditioning. I think for all of you, the Six of Cups is childhood conditioning. Okay? Because we have the Hanged Man here. You need to take a pause. Look at things differently. Don't function from what you have always done. Do exactly opposite of what you have always done in order to breed success for yourself this month. Yeah, Three of Swords. You've been functioning from a place of hurt and pain, and especially communicating from a place of hurt and pain. Yeah, Seven of Crystals. And you've been waiting for this opportunity for it to be like a perfect scenario for you to express yourself, but you need to just do it. You need to do it. Look at, okay, so before you speak though, look at why you want to respond the way that you do and why you think it's beneficial. And then look at what the opposite of that would mean, right? Because the Hanged Man is hanging upside down. He's literally viewing the complete opposite of what he normally would. What is the other side of the same coin that you keep flipping, Pisces? Can you yield to your intuition in a new manner? Okay? There's got to be another way. Also, there may be some things that are on hold this month in terms of soulmates or children, or things that you have left to rest in the past. Anything that comes up that's old, like really old, just assess it in your own psyche, okay? Unless it's brought up to you by another person. But I think if any ideas or triggers happen over the holidays, like just handle that internally, okay? And in the outcome, as we walk into 2018, we have the 9 of Wands, clarified by the 3 of Cups. And on the 3 of Cups, we have the rune Self. So don't be afraid to express yourself again this month, Pisces, because the 9 of Wands here is just being hesitant and just not really sure. Like, I think that you're afraid that you're going to get like verbally assaulted in some way if you say how you really feel. But I guarantee if you do say how you feel and someone reacts negatively to you, most likely it's because you had stockpiled this information for a long time. Okay, so you're going to have to take those blows. You're just going to have to. All right? With the 3 of Cups, you know, there's a celebratory vibe here. There's also a little bit of a selfish vibe. So don't withhold things from others just merely for your own benefit. Obviously, if they're, you know, people that have hurt you and, you know, are negative to you in some way, then that's different. But I'm talking about people that are friends, right? People that you're friends with. People that are close to you. People that you regard as family, even. Really think about, you know, why are you afraid to express yourself to people that you claim you love and that support you? Okay? Yeah, 6 of Swords. There's a need to leave behind this defensive mentality because it doesn't serve you or the people that you have relationships with. Oh, that was really quick, huh? I have a wonderful relationship with my friends, family, coworkers, and I am appreciated. That is hilarious. I am safe when I express my feelings. I can be serene in any situation. Well, there's that. That was so forward. Okay, so you are safe, Pisces. You are safe, okay? You are safe. Say what you mean what you say, okay? You don't need to speak from behind the veil. You don't need to speak in parables. Just speak clearly, okay? I love you all, and I'll be back soon. Peace.